welcome to IWA Warroom. And we are here to talk about the events that transpired at Wrestle Madness Night 1, Night 2. And let me tell you, it was very chaotic, and if you missed it, definitely go check out the replay. I'm sending out the invite to those that want to come in. This is all inclusive to not just IWA, but to everybody in the EFED world. Also go check out the other brands, AOWE, DPW, KCW, 3Dub, WWO, VCW, SCW, EPW, BGW, 3Dub, and many more. And the EFED world continues to go. WWO, hosted by DJB himself. If you don't know him, please go check him out. Very great stuff. Also, we have KCW, which has El Dorado coming up, so that should be fun. Also, we have TXT, which is on the rise and growing. We also have pro wrestling companies like Imperial Wrestling Federation, Dropkick Championship Wrestling, PPW, Peer Pro Wrestling, Forever Pro Wrestling, JCW, Juggalo Championship Wrestling, Combat Zone Wrestling, CCW, MLW, Major League Wrestling, NLPW, Firestar Pro UK, and Firestar Pro US. We also have NHB, SVN, Horror Slam, New Japan Pro Wrestling, NJPW, Reality of Wrestling, ROW. Also, CCW, Coastal Championship Wrestling, IWC, International Wrestling Cartel. And the world continues to grow of wrestling, whether it's in a game or in real life. The Fed and communities continue to grow. Also, WrestleMania and Stand and Deliver just passed 2025, and the Hall of Fame, and the Slammy Awards. Hello, Mr. Dev for DPW USA. Hello, sir. How are you? We're talking about IWA Wrestle Madness. This is War Room, all inclusive to everybody, not just IWA. Crash Out. Well, DPW Crash Out. Welcome, Aunt and Uncle. Hope you guys are doing well. Love and miss you guys. Also, go check out Enterprise Pro Wrestling. Also, 3 Legacies Wrestling. House of Glory. Scottish Wrestling Entertainment. Alba Championship Wrestling, ACW, New Era Wrestling, some Lay's classics. Just got a mini bag of chips. When I went down to the dispo earlier, they were giving out bags of chips and soda, so. Welcome, Taylor Truce. Welcome, sir. Also, XBW Extreme Pro Wrestling. But with IWA Wrestle Madness, it was a 2-night event. Hello, sir. And he does have a company down in the UK, everyone. I'm doing pretty well, sir. How are you? I hope all is well. Wrestling with pride. Yes. That's great to hear, sir. That's great. Happy to have you here. No. And we have, that kicked off the show, was a great U.S. title match. And it was an Iron Man match from the man himself, Leo Blade, the defending champion, taking on Mr. A.J. Woods, a 5-star competitor. And let me tell you, that match was chaotic. For night one, it was a great way to start off. And I don't think they could have done it any other way. Leo Blade has defended that U.S. title against many, but Woods was definitely one of his biggest challenges. The score, Blade, 14, Mr. Woods, 9. So, in the end, Mr. Blade won. But that match was a 5-star classic. One of the many 5 stars throughout the night. Definitely a banger. We had a 6-superstar ladder match between Bulk Logan, Tony Rose, Wade, 20 Below, the phenomenal James Smith, and KD. And in the end, 20 Below came out the winner, and he is guaranteed a title shot with that briefcase. And I am interested to see where it shall go. Four-star for that matchup. Next up was Kaiva Frost and CJ Frost versus Tori and Jordan in a 5-star mixed tag team matchup. And that matchup was beautifully done. You had Kaiva and CJ Frost. The Frosts, no jokes. They are both devious. They are both strong. They are both cunning and conniving. And very devious together. And Tori and Jordan are very athletic, very talented, very well-rounded competitors as well. And they put on a 5-star classic in the end. CJ Frost and Kaiva came out victorious. This next one was between 2 tag team champions. VJ and the Mighty faced off. VJ came out victorious. And that was a 4-star matchup. Welcome, Mr. Coons. For the women's tag titles, we had a 4-star classic. Very great matchup. We had an 8-women Mae Young Battle Royal, which was rated 4 stars. Becca Edwards coming out victorious. The match was phenomenal. All the matches from start to finish were great. We had a 3.5-star classic for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Big Money Grip and JoJo. Welcome, Mateo. How are you, sir? And in the end, that boy JoJo came out victorious. JoJo is no joke. For the Attic title, it was Hell in a Cell, where Isaiah retained his belt. Chambers versus Fuck Norris for the world title in a 5-star classic. And in the end, Chambers came out victorious. That was night 1 of Wrestle Madness, and like I said, this is all inclusive to anybody that's welcome to join. Night 2 of Wrestle Madness. This was another insane night. We had a triple threat TLC tag titles match where John Robb made his debut and VJ and the Mighty defended their tag titles even though they just faced on night 1. And in the end, they retained in this triple threat TLC tag titles match. It was crazy, it was chaotic, there was blood, there was ladders, insane. Go check it out if you haven't. Welcome John Robb to IWA. I can't wait to see what he does here. I have seen his work elsewhere. Can't wait to see what he brings to IWA. Next up was Mona C versus Alexa Rain versus Jeannie Jaw versus Athena versus Sonya Platinum versus Mother Russia in a 6-women Iron Man matchup. Sonya Platinum getting the most victories out of anybody at 2. No easy victory. All 6 women were trying, but Sonya kept being the one with the glory. It was a blindfold match next between Scott Stevenson versus Shalon King, the champion. And in the end, Scott Stevenson came out victorious and was the new champion and made a big statement afterwards. I'm very interested to see who steps up to the champ this time around. Next up was a battle with the brands. 6 companies had a representative each represent them. We had Ari Hale, Ghost Edwards, Brad King, Shadow Walker, the phenomenal Jane Smith, and Mob. And in the end, Ghost Edwards came out victorious. Insane. All men gave their heart out there, and it was a brutal battle. Ghost Edwards coming out victorious, and he had a match later on in the night, which we shall get to. In a Rumble match, we had Rusty Steele win the New Jack Battle Royal. You're wondering what will happen for this man next. We had a do or die championship match between the Headhunters versus Rico and Joker. The Headhunters retained their tag titles in a brutal beatdown. It was vicious, malicious, and there was no remorse from either team. And the Headhunters showing why they are the champs. In the co-main event, we had Keikoa versus Ghost Edwards for the championship in a casket match, with Keikoa walking out victorious. Next up was a War Games match. Gorilla Cruz, Scott Ryan, Ricky Goldman, and BBBD versus Ace Montana, MG, Devo Ride, and Amen. And this has been building up for some time. Devo and BBD been building this rivalry for some time after the attacks made by Devo and his little band of goons. It's safe to say BBD got the revenge he was looking for. And that was night 2 of Wrestle Madness. Welcome, Mr. Ethan. How are you, sir? That was the card for IWA. Hello, sir. Hope you are well. If anybody would like to join on or have any questions, they're welcome to. Oh, you got back from training with Dropkick. How was that, my friend? That's great to hear that you're fantastic. I'm not too bad. Just doing a live here for IWA Wrestle Madness. WrestleMania was a big weekend. WrestleMania weekend as a whole. Hall of Fame, Slammy Awards. Crazy all around. That's great to hear, sir. I'm very happy to hear it. Welcome, Mr. Corey Davis. Hello, sir. I hope you are well. Yes, Mr. Truths joined in. Mr. Wrestling with Pride. Not too bad, Mr. Davis. How about yourself, sir? Enjoying some Ruffles. Cheddar Ruffles. Exactly. Very much agreed with that, sir. Dang! You had a lot of mini bags too? I just finished off this one. Lay's. I genuinely do love the mini bags. They are very essential. And most agreed, Ethan. Go check out Wrestling with Pride, and please go check out DPW, everybody. Great content on there. And please go check out IWA Wrestle Madness. What's everybody's favorite kind of chip here? Cool Ranch Doritos, my number one. Welcome, Johnny. How are you? It's good to see you. Welcome, Mickey. Hope you are well. Also, go check out CLPW, guys. They continue to grow by the day. Another great company. And there is many more still to come in this EFED community. It continues to grow by the day. This community is not going to stop anytime soon, guaranteed. And Dropkick has their show Battleground coming up. So that should be interesting to see. And that card is pretty stacked so far. And who knows, there could be more matches added as time goes on. IWF, Imperial Wrestling Federation, continues to draw in. I can't wait for their first show. And that's really what I had here, ladies and gentlemen. I mainly wanted to go over Wrestle Madness. That was the big thing here. But, of course, this is all inclusive. And I know everybody just got off a busy Mania weekend. And thank you to everybody that come out to support. Thank you to everybody. Like, freaking, there's a big community out here. A lot of great guys putting on some great content. Men and women alike. It's great to see. You guys won't be disappointed by e-fedding or pro wrestling. Wrestling is a very genuine sport, and I genuinely love pro wrestling. And I'm happy to be a part of this wonderful community. And I think that's how I'm gonna end off this episode. Hope everybody has a great rest of their day.